Hi everybody, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. And just a reminder, stick around for the end. I'm going to have a few announcements. And you must notice that I am missing from this photo. So as you know, I am experiencing issues with the camera. And so I wanted to do an overhead shot for you. That way you can see the cards. So I'm hoping to get 2 cameras, maybe even 3 set up eventually, where you can see the cards, myself, and then maybe a profile shot so that I can show you cards to a side angle. So we'll see what's going to happen. I need help getting it set up, so in the meantime, I'm going to be experimenting. All right, that being said, let's go ahead and see, what does the universe want to tell Sagittarius today? Queen of Swords. Let me put that right there. I have to get used to this. Then we've got the Judgment card. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. All right, let me just move this over here for you. Then we've got the Death card. Don't be afraid of the Death card. We've got the Queen of Cups. We have the 2 of Swords. For your opportunity, we have the 4 of Wands. And for your challenge position, we have the Strength card. All right. So let's take a look around the room. Let me get this set up for you. That way it makes sense as we go. All right, so let me show you how it's set up. We've got your recent past, your present, your near future, guidance and advice from Spirit, your opportunity, and your challenge. And I will let you know as we go, and I'm going to clarify as we go. All right, so we're going to look at your first card out, Queen of Swords. And before I get started, let's just take a look around the room really quick. 1, 2, 3 major arcanas. And then the rest, we have Wands, Swords, Cups, and Pentacles. So everybody's here. Fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with your recent past. We've got the Queen of Swords. This is you getting some clarity on something. This card is really telling me that you took a good hard look at what's going on in your life, that you got clarity about something very recently, and it's allowing you to make some smart, educated decisions. This is in your recent past, so there's something that I think you had an epiphany on. I think somehow clarity just showed up, and that really gave you a new perspective on something. And I think it's allowing you to also, for some of you, to even put up some boundaries between other people, places, things, ideas. This could be something happening at work. Some information came up about a person or an activity, and you were able to put up some protective boundaries for yourself because it's about protecting you. Then we have your present energy, and that's being represented by the Judgment card. This is talking about you having this review of your past. You are being called by this council of animals to take a look at your life. Who are you right here, right now? What makes you happy? You know, do you like where you're at in this life? Do you like your friends, your family? Do you like your job? Are you happy, right? How is your finances? How is your health? Is there anything that you need to work on or change? You know, any life lessons that you've learned as you look back at your life up until this point right now. Because when this card comes up, it's the 20 in the major arcana. The World card is the 21 card as you're getting ready to cycle back to the Fool and start a new chapter in your life. This card is asking you to now start gathering knowledge and wisdom to take with you into the next chapter. Because if certain things happen, and let's say you did not learn a life lesson in one particular area, there's a high probability that you're going to repeat it again and then again and again until you actually learn that lesson. So this is asking you to take a look at your life right here, right now in a compassionate way. This is not you beating yourself up over anything that happened in the past or gaslighting yourself. You are looking at it with a compassionate heart towards yourself and what has gone on in your life. It's to gain that knowledge, okay? Then we have in your near future the 10 of Pentacles. This is the card everybody wants. They want the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. You have the 10 of Pentacles. This is you striving for your idealized life. Everything in the 3D, the material world that you're looking for. Friends, family, pets under the table. For me, this also includes enlightenment, because you need to know what to hold on to, what is important in this life, and it's friends and family and pets. It's love. And that's you holding on to it. But that's everything in the 3D. That's career, housing, your car. I mean, it's everything that you've worked really hard for in this life. All right, let's go ahead and get clarifiers. Oh my God, look, I cut the deck and there's the Fool. There's your new journey. Yep, like I said, you go through the world and you circle back to the Fool, and that was it. All right, so definitely new chapters coming in. So let's go ahead and I've got some new decks. They're nice and crisp. I like it. All right, so let's get some clarifiers. We've got the Hierophant, the Four of Cups. We've got the Five of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Death card, which is now here twice. Same card, different deck. All right, so let's take a look at the clarifiers for your recent past, Queen of Swords, being clarified by the Hierophant and the Four of Cups. So as you're getting this new perspective and clarity, I think it's clearing up a blockage. I think that you had a blockage over your heart, and that's allowing you to miss gift and blessings from the universe. You're not able to see something beautiful that's coming in for you because of this blockage that's going on. It's about alleviating that. And I think it was also from lack of clarity, and now you've got your clarity, which means now you're able to see this blockage for what it is, and you're able to start working on it. This is a blessing that's coming in for you. This is allowing you to see the blockage, to work on the blockage, and to see what it is that you needed clarity for in your life. You might have gotten some divine downloads, and that's allowing you to see very clearly and to articulate it to other people. This is you receiving downloads from Source. This is you really stepping into a type of spiritual empowerment in your life right now. To me, this is talking about your commitment and your loyalty to yourself, and I feel to spirit. I think that there's something that's coming in that I feel like you want to work with Source to work towards your best life. I think that you've developed I'm getting it just, so I see Source as this beautiful divine light, and I see it opening up, and it's coming in through the top of your crown chakra, and it's coming in through you. And I do feel that that's coming in through this crown, literally. It's coming in, and that is allowing you to really deepen your connection to Source and get those divine downloads. And that could be from your guardian angels, your ancestors, Source directly. That could be from your spirit guides. Use whatever word you want, but it's definitely something I think that's very powerful that's coming in for you right now. They want to help you. And if you're looking for guidance and asking, I think you're getting the answers now. That's your recent past. Your present energy is the Judgment card. Again, you getting that knowledge and wisdom to take with you into the next chapter of your life. And that's being clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So these cards are really talking about, you striving for this type of idealized life. And we have a lot of Taurus energy here. We've got Taurus and Taurus. And that's really talking about you being grounded, being stable. We are talking about that loyalty and that commitment and that dedication. And this is you being dedicated to all your hard work, to what it is that you want in this life. And you've really done a lot of work to get there. And that's part of what it is that you're looking at. You're looking at it, taking stock in everything that you've done in your life up until this point. And you're using that to move forward. This is you looking at any drama and strife that might be going on around you. Any type of competition, and it could be, competition can be positive and negative. and or negative, I guess I should say. And I feel in this regard, I feel like there might be something that's semi-negative coming in, that it's not a positive competition where you sharpen your skill set, that you might have some negative competition going on around you. Maybe somebody is jealous, and that is something that kind of interferes or sours something as you're moving forward, because you have so many beautiful cards as you're going forward. So look at the strife, and hopefully this is someone that can't actually damage you or any type of defamation in any way, because they are really creating some drama. This could be backstabbing. This could be, this could just be something that's just nasty. They want to create drama. Maybe they're looking to create fights, or maybe they're looking to create something out of nothing. We know people like that they just want drama and they want chaos, and they're going to do whatever it is they're going to do. They're going to make up lies. There's something like that that's coming in for you. Then we get over to your near future, and that is this 10 of Pentacles. Striving for your idealized life, being clarified by the King of Swords and the Death card. Again, the Death card is here twice for you. Same card, different deck. And the Death card is beautiful. It's Scorpio energy, and this is talking about releasing what no longer serves you. And that is huge. You are releasing emotional baggage. You're releasing people, places, things, old identities, old versions of you that no longer resonate with you anymore. It's not who you are now, and it's not going in the direction that you want to go in. So this is allowing you to put space in between that, and in some cases, literally releasing what no longer serves you, so that it's not even part of your life anymore. It's not someone that you even call anymore if it's a person. It's you really putting that boundary, and it's that separation. You just grow apart. You know, people come in and out of our lives at different times. Some people stay for a month, some people stay for 10 years, and others it's somewhere in between. And, you know, if you're lucky, you have that childhood friend that's been there for 40, 50, 80 years, depending on how old you are, because everyone has that for the most part. But this is talking about you releasing what no longer serves you. So I think this is you taking a good hard look at it, because you've got the Queen of Swords and the King now. This is you looking very critically at your life and yourself, because the Queens have an inward focus. They look within, and the Kings have that outward focus over the realm. So between the two, you are really looking, and of course we have this other King here too, but when we're looking at the air signs, you're looking at your mind. You're looking at how you're thinking, how you're perceiving, the information you're taking in. This is telling me that you have a lot of changes that I see that you want to take place. You're looking for clarity. You're looking to communicate. You're looking for transformation. I feel that it's a time where you're able to take out that sword and cut things out of your life that are no longer serving you. And it's a good feeling. It's lining up. It feels right. You know what I mean? It's just where it's like, where's the Wheel of Fortune, right? It's that kind of feeling where it's luck and right timing. Now is the timing that's coming in for you. Interesting. So if this sounds like something you're going through, then this is your reading. All right, let's go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We've got 3 cards, and then I'll get clarifiers as we go. We have the Death card, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Swords. All right, so this Death card, it's the same thing. It's releasing what no longer serves you, and it's a reminder that time is finite. This card talks about you being very conscientious of time being finite. So this is you not procrastinating. This is, life is not a dress rehearsal. This is it. You've got one life, make the most of it. Get that information that you need and make the smart, educated decisions so that you're not making as many mistakes as you did maybe when you were younger, or, you know, as you did last week, whatever it might be. Start to really pay attention to that and gather that information and take it forward with you, because it just makes your life easier and easier, and you're striving for that 10 of Pentacles. That's going to allow you to really live and strive towards your idealized life, whatever your version of that is. So it's releasing what no longer serves you. And then we have this beautiful Queen of Cups, following your heart, going beneath the surface and looking at your emotions on a very deep level. This is allowing you to have self-love, for the love of others around you, to get in touch with your intuition and trust it, to deepen your connection to Source, which is also happening right here. This is allowing you to live in a very authentic, loving way. It's not fake. This is who you are and what you can tap into and how you choose to share your love with the people around you. Then we have this Two of Swords. And this is the Know Thyself card. He's on his life path and this magic mirror presented itself in front of him. He cannot go under it or around it. He has to confront himself in the mirror before he can continue on. Know thyself. It's really important for you right now to take a look at yourself, and that's what the Judgment card is all about. Ask yourself those questions. Who am I right here, right now? And start getting that information, and that will help you as you're going into the next chapter of your life. It's very important for you to take this pause because basically that same message is here twice. All right, let's go ahead and get clarifiers. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Eight of Swords. We've got the Strength card, which is now here twice. Same card, different deck. The Five of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Cups. You've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, the two cards everybody wants. Wow. I'm just going to move this deck off camera for a minute so we have more space. All right, let me just make sure. I'm still getting used to this. Okay, so we have the Death card and the guidance and advice from Spirit being clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So this is you really rushing in with truth and clarity. This is you being brutally honest with yourself. Even if it's painful and it hurts you, at the end of the day, you really just want the truth because you are having this self-imposed restriction. You're playing things over and over in your head. Some of you might even be gaslighting yourself, and that's part of this review that's going on. Remember, it's supposed to be a compassionate review. You know, there might be some things that you're not proud of, that you're embarrassed by. And you know what? We all have that. It is for you to have compassion and love towards yourself and maybe even forgive yourself for some things and to not over-process them in your head. It's for you to now learn that life lesson and move forward, and that will help you as you're moving forward because this is a self-imposed restriction in your head. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So this is you now really being aware of that and to be compassionate to self, which really is tying in with this Queen of Cups. Be compassionate to yourself, the self-love. And that's being clarified by the Strength card and the Five of Cups. This is your strength and courage. This is you stepping into your power, knowing just how strong and resilient you actually are, especially under crisis. This is allowing you to strive for what it is that you want and desire in this life. And this is about self-discipline also, because this is taming that inner beast, that inner voice. This could be you taming that inner voice of self-doubt. Self-doubt will sabotage you time and time again, and it makes it so that it'll prevent you from taking action. And it's really like it's going to let the air out of your balloon. It's that pin that pops the balloon, self-doubt. That is the biggest saboteur of manifestation. So if you're trying to manifest something and self-doubt shows itself, it's going to derail you. And that's something that you're working on, overcoming that through self-love. Then we've got the Five of Cups. There's something here that you've recently lost. This is the card of loss and bereavement. Spirit is reminding you that you are very strong right now. Even if you've gone through the loss of something that you truly loved. He's lost these three cups. This could be people. This could be your pets. This could be somebody you love, the loss of a dream, a job. This could be a loss of whatever it is that has really deeply hurt you. He's wearing the cloak of mourning. But if he just turns around, drops this cloak, and sees two cups standing, it now becomes the card of gratitude. We all go through times of mourning, but you don't stay there. If you stay there, it becomes your identity. That's when people go, oh, you know, Joe, he's the guy that's always depressed all the time. Or he's the guy that couldn't get over, you know, losing his job, and that's all he talks about. Or, you know, his wife died in an accident, but it was 15 years ago, and he acts like it was last week. You know, it's that kind of energy. Of course, you're going to mourn that loss, okay? But you don't stay there. You have to move out of it, right? That's the kind of energy that's right here. I love that, because that's a hard hole to crawl out of. And you've got your strength and courage to do it with self-love and love of everything. So then we've got the Know Thyself card. And this is being clarified by the High Priestess and the Ten of Cups. Happy, joyful family. And this is really a lot of success that comes after hard times, right? So it is a beautiful card. So Know Thyself, very rewarding. But this is for you to ground it into reality, right? These 10 cups are up on a rainbow. They're up in the sky. Bring it down into the 3D. Ground it into reality. Make your happy, joyful family a reality. Then whatever that is for you, right? And then we've got the High Priestess. This is you knowing yourself, going within. You've got the priest and the priestess now. This is you going within to know thyself. The answers are inside you, and to be open to receive any divine downloads, because this is allowing you to gain a lot of information from the universe. And that can be things that come in as gifts, blessings, omens, different signs. It's for you to be open to receive it and to maybe interpret it in your own way using your intuition. And that will help you with the Know Thyself, because maybe there's an area that you're not sure of. Maybe it is that you don't know. Maybe you're changing in an area that's new territory and you don't even have the verbiage, the dialect, right, to be able to even describe it. You're changing, but you're not sure how to describe it to someone if they asked you, and especially to yourself. And so that's something that's coming in. Wow. So this is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to go ahead and look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Four of Wands. You have an opportunity right now to walk through this portal into a time of celebration. This is allowing you freedom. This is allowing you the ability to celebrate milestones like marriages, anniversaries, graduations. This is something that is meant to be a party with a lot of other people, not just to be alone. This is traditionally the 1111 card, and you walk through that gateway. This portal is opening for you to walk through into a life that's going to be happy and light and full of celebration. That is your opportunity, and we'll get clarifiers in a minute. Your challenge is the Strength card. This is your strength and courage, which is right here. So guidance and advice from Spirit, and now your challenge. So is your challenge impossible? No, your challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. But you do have to work at it. So that means you have to work at achieving your strength and courage, which is right here. So part of the guidance and advice from Spirit now is lined up here. And part of it has to do with the Death card, because you see we've got this wolf, and that's a lion. That's the traditional card. So this is really talking about your strength and courage, but we also have a little bit of releasing that needs to go on for you to be able to tap into your strength and courage. So let's go ahead and get clarifiers. We have the Magician, the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. So when we are looking at your opportunity for that 4 of Wands, it is being clarified by the Magician and the 10 of Swords. This is really talking about you stepping into your power. This is you self-actualizing. If you want this life of freedom and to celebrate these milestones, these big things that are happening in your life, you have to make it happen. You can't just passively sit back and expect the universe to present it to you. That's not how it works. You have to participate in this life. You are the co-creator of this life. He's in charge of the wands, the swords, the cups, and the pentacles. As above, so below. And that infinity sign is now here twice. That's saying that you can overcome just about any obstacle that comes your way with your strength and courage. You can create just about anything that comes your way with that infinity sign. So you are the co-creator of your reality. This is time for you to tap into all the tools in your toolbox and start making things happen for yourself. You are releasing more things. The swords, thoughts, words, ideas, these things are coming to a completion, and it might be painful. This could be with people, places, things, ideas, old versions of you. You might have actually had people stab you in the back, figuratively, and this is something that now it's shown itself, and you know what? This is as low as it gets, and you're on your way on to your next chapter in your life. But this is a necessary process to have some doors closed behind you as new ones are opening. That is an opportunity for you. Oh, that's huge, that co-creator, and you're doing release work. Remember, the death card is here twice, and this is a type of release also. Things could be coming to a natural completion, or you are completing them, depending. So that is your opportunity. Your challenge is the strength card. Your strength and courage, and that's being clarified by the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. So when we're looking at this 9 of Wands, it's that wounded warrior energy. You see the bandage on his head. This is allowing you to dig deep into your strength and your stamina to continue to push forward with your strength and courage. It's about you tapping into that energy. Keep going is what Spirit is saying. Keep going. With that 5 of Swords, this is about words that maybe are sticking to you that are really negative and toxic. This could be arguments that you've had with people, and that could be something else while you're not in your strength and courage, because you're recovering from a verbal argument. You're recovering. Some things were said and you can't take them back, and you're processing them in your head because they got through your protective shield, your protective armor, when you usually don't let verbal arguments get through to you and hurt you, but this one did. So that is something that's coming up because that has really wounded you. This could be something a loved one said. It could have been today, last week. It could even be something that's a childhood trauma that's coming up, you know, because those things stick with you. That's what this card's about. But this is you tapping into your strength and courage. And with these, this is how you get there. You have your strength and stamina, and you are aware of these words that are sticking, and that's you using this type of self-mastery to overcome, let's say, self-doubt. Let's say it's that type of negative thinking that's created by this. You are tapping into this kind of self-discipline to overcome it. Wow. That is your opportunity. That is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to travel. This fall, I am going to Canada, Nova Scotia. I'm hitting the Niagara Falls on the Canadian side, Montreal, and I don't know where else I'm going just yet, but I'm in Florida, so I just want to go on this coast of Canada, and then I'm going to head back to the west coast of the United States, and then I'll go to the western side of Canada at a later date. But this fall, I'm going to the eastern side of Canada. I cannot wait. I've never been there. And I'm having a second trip, which is going to be to Scotland and Scandinavia. I'm also including Ireland in there. I am Scottish, part English, and I am Danish, and I cannot wait to go. I've been throughout Europe except for these countries, so I cannot wait to go. I'm really excited. And Ireland, I'm so proud of you to be standing up for yourselves. I saw that you guys were walking in the streets, taking Ireland back. Good for you. So I got to go there. I have to go. I'm excited. And don't forget, everybody, you can go ahead and join the membership on the YouTube channel. And it's a great way to be part of this awesome community and to support the channel if that's something you're interested in. It's a great way to really be part of this awesome community that is just growing by the hour. Oh my God, we're so lucky. If you are a member, please vote in the members poll. I'm doing the video today. So get your vote in, because this is something that everybody chimes in on, and that's the video I'm going to make for the members only section. What else to tell you? I go live 3 days a week. I go live on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on Thursday in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Friday in the evening again at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It is by donation. You can donate through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. And if it's live, it's PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and SuperChat. Just note SuperChat is a little more expensive because YouTube takes 40%. All that information is in the description below. Definitely check it out. And if you've never seen an episode, go back and watch a previous episode to get an idea what it's like so you know what to expect. It is so much fun. And what else to tell you? You can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. There you can sign up for the free newsletter, and it's at the bottom of every page. You can go ahead and book a personal reading with me, a missing person consultation where I use my psychic abilities to find a missing loved one for you or a friend. I also have the Learning Center. That is a 5-week manifestation masterclass. Deadline for sign up is August 5th. If that's something you're interested in, by all means sign up. Then I have private lessons, one-on-one tarot, manifestation, raising your vibration. At the end of August, I'm going to have my online tarot masterclass that will be uploaded. People are in different time zones. I normally teach it live in March and in October, but because we're all in different time zones and different schedules, I've been asked to upload that so people can study it in their own time. So that is coming if that's something you're interested in. A lot of people have been booking private lessons with me for tarot, and if that's something you're interested in, definitely sign up. What else to tell you? Alison's picks, those are going to be my affiliate links. Definitely check that out. And then I also do the occasional interview, but I will be doing more interviews in the fall, so look for that. I just want to get some high vibing quality people that I believe are worthy of your time. All right, everybody, that's what I have for you for today, Sagittarius. Sending you lots of love, and thank you for being here today. Bye for now.